Hey, Benton Markham, designer for Katalyst here. This is just more the level for the Spacetanic that I've been working on. So I want to talk about some of the things I've been designing, a little bit more on how this week went. So it just has some basic, very low poly assets. This is going to be like a TV, got the screen, and we're going to show like a little glimpse of the Titanic movie, or even like a cat rendition of it when they're on the water. And the guy's like gonna fall off. Honestly, I haven't seen the movie, so I just know the scene. And then you got a little pool. Parts will be kind of broken up. We just got the general parts of it. You got the floaties. They'll be floating around. And then fragments of this will be broken off here. Then divider section. This will be the pod room. This is going to be a lot more in disarray, kind of all over the place. Broken up. And then working on this specific guy right here. Set up the module. Let's go into this guy. Broke up all the little pieces and set this up for this prefab. So I was able to help create just kind of like a basic kitchen, a countertop, and kind of block out just parts of this be like a bar area. And then you have some more like tables around this spot. And then you have your dining area with tables floating all around. I'm thinking there will probably be like a hole right here inside the glass. And then you have your engine room with the engine core rings in disarray. One of the ships here probably like on its side, fire coming out of it. And then you have like storage room boxes and related assets floating around. And then you have the engine itself. So they'll start coming from the engine. They'll go into the core engine room. Up above, dodge. You'll have two people come out with lasers start shooting, so you'll need to dodge the lasers while dodging the tables. Then you'll shoot to get into here, and there will be like holes inside the wall, or they'll go up above. And then they'll have like laser beams shooting from the different sides here. And then once they hit this area, there's going to be like this ship's going to shake, and these are going to start floating all over the place. So I'll have to shoot these guys and you have your bigger pods. And then it comes into the next room, and this is the room I'm working on wrapping up the block out. Gonna have a lot of different objects floating around in space, remnants of the ship, because there's gonna be a big explosion. So they will, for example, you're gonna have a big ship over here. It's gonna shoot a laser beam, and you'll hide behind it as you move forward, and then you try to go to the next object and the next object, and then make it towards the end, out of the ship's reach. Whereas like a whole bunch of asteroids. So the other thing left to design then is this room, and then a really big asteroid right here that the ship crashed into, and maybe even one. We can do it poking through here. We could have like a big asteroid coming through the middle spot. I think that would look good too. Like it crashed through the bottom where the dining was. So that'll make a lot of sense. So that's kind of an update, stand up on what's going on this week. Main roadblocks that I'm looking for is still waiting on the programmer to set up the track. She said she was finally able to get into my level when it was pushed and start setting stuff up. So I need to go back into that one and just recolor it since the materials didn't port over well. And let's talk about for the team itself, for the Discord. I feel like everyone's doing a pretty good job. There's a lot going on in terms of level designs and the progress that people are making. Some doesn't like too much more than others, but they're getting through the idea, because a lot of us are probably also learning Unity in its own right. So we're figuring things out and how to get it set up to really translate. So I think we're making pretty good progress for the amount of skills and time that we've actually spent in this. So that's really the standard for this week. Looking forward to what comes next.